Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVIR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I do want to state before I even get started that from a presentation standpoint, this is a pretty tricky chart to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, and yeah, I get it. There is a pretty big pullback from its highs. But from the big picture perspective, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. I am going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really key point that really hopefully illustrates the point here that I'm trying to make is in regards to this level right here. We'll call it, 70 cents, give or take. But let's just say something like this happens. I'm not saying it will, but like I said, for example's sake, the price rolls back here, flirts around this area, maybe goes slightly below it, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have here from the big picture? So emphasis on the word big picture. Well, from a big picture perspective, you'd have a set of lows here. You'd have this previous consolidation area down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, the overall stair steps, the big picture stair steps are still very clearly headed in the upwards direction. Again, I 100% realize if you're a day trader and you bought up there, you could not care less about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from a bigger picture perspective. So sure, the price did pull back today, but the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. And again, that's how those long-term uptrends are constructed. Just focus on higher lows, build higher bases, and then let everything else take care of itself. And on that note, I'm not even going to talk about levels of resistance because, again, as long as the price is building those higher lows, all the other pieces fall into place, and part of those pieces are resistance levels will fail. So build higher bases and sit back and let the chart do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.